Hi there, this is Dr. Eve Ruiz, owner of the Eve SpiritSpeaks MD YouTube channel. I am a graduate of UCLA Medical School. I have completed 2 residencies, one in psychiatry and another in family medicine, and I still wanted to get more inside the soul when I do healing. So now I am retired from traditional Western medicine, yet I incorporate my knowledge from my psychiatry and also the skills that I have honed from the Eastern world. I blend the two to give you a more well-rounded approach to helping you go right through what you are perceiving to be your obstacles in life to the other side, closer to greater success than you had ever imagined. I do subspecialize in those people who have gone through obstacles related to being in a malignant narcissistic relationship. If you would like for me to help you see how I can serve you, give me a text at 949-424-4494 and we'll set up a time to chat about that. It's a complimentary consultation. I was asked recently, what can we do when our confidence is waning? We wake up some days, we get out of bed and we feel just fine. Everything is wonderful. Well, the sun could be shining just as much, but another morning you might wake up and feel entirely differently. So when you start to feel more doubts, what is it that you can do? That is what we are addressing today. If you would like to subscribe to this series, go ahead and click that subscribe and hit the bell and you'll never miss another episode. As soon as you know that you have an interview you will participate in, or a project you'll be embarking upon, or a presentation you'll need to give, or meeting someone that you need to persuade, if you happen to have gotten up on the less confident side of the bed, here's a quick exercise for you. First, go right into that fantasy you have about how things might go wrong. Once you can envision that scene and hear what is said and how you are responded to once you have your say, then thank yourself for being able to conjure up one possible way that your situation might turn out. And then ask yourself to present to you its exact opposite. This time, rather than simply watching and hearing what is said, actively engage all your senses, as many as you can. You have the ability to feel, taste, smell. All of these things can be added to the visuals that we usually have when we imagine. Remember, imagination is just another word for clairvoyance. It's being able to see something energetically. What does that mean? It means that you can envision something without it being physically present before you. As you imagine exactly the opposite happening, and you have enriched it using as many of your senses as possible, then you can look at the 2 scenes and say, well, I have just as much ability to look at one or the other. Which would I prefer to happen? This isn't rocket science. If I were you, I would choose the better one. So then you would release from your aura the negative one and hold on to the positive one, because one is no more likely to happen than the other, statistically speaking, and because we usually fear far more than what is actually going to transpire, the chances are realistically more skewed toward a better outcome happening. When you confront an imagined negative outcome with a positive one, you're actually saying to yourself, this first thing I conjured up is really an illusion. And I am bursting that scary bubble with something better that is actually, if I allow it to, more likely to happen. Go with that. Envision it, feel it, taste it. And do your prayer or meditation, focusing your intent on this to manifest. I'm pulling a few cards to see what else Spirit would like to add to this for when you are feeling more in doubt and envisioning the worst. This is an important one. Using the James Van Praagh Soul's Journey Lesson cards, I have pulled the Loneliness card, and the message is found below. I know that I am never alone. Sometimes we feel more doubt when we don't feel as connected to others, and we feel that we might not have as strong a support system. But when we remember that even in those cases where we might believe we actually have no one down here rooting for us, we can remember we have an entire universe of spirit loved ones who are loving us, watching over us, and helping in whatever way they can to help us manifest that which we deserve, that which we desire. And the second card that I've pulled is the Discipline card. This one says, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Well, look at that. If that isn't the perfect crown over this scenario for how to overcome your doubt. I hope that you've enjoyed this little tip for this week for how you can empower yourself to manifest your best when in doubt. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. And remember, 949-424-4494 if you would like to schedule a session with me or even a free consultation to see how I can best serve you and help you manifest your best. I wish for you to stay healthy, to be blessed, and most of all, to be your most wonderful, high vibrational, authentic you. Namaste.